Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, and I decided to throw that in. What grinds my gears Wednesday? Oh, let me see. Hmm. I had a few in mind, but I'm already here at the parking lot, so I blanked out. Uh, oh man. And the thing is, it doesn't even feel like it's Wednesday. It feels like it's Tuesday. It feels like it's Monday all over again. And oh man, which doesn't really matter because far as I know, we're working this Saturday because, God forbid, we get a day off and have a short week. But that's just the way they run the world now. They don't care about you. They don't care about your mental well being. They don't care if you have a life as long as you're there to show up and do your work. Oh, that's right. If you saw the comment boxes in the last couple of days, yeah, we already had somebody who's going on about the bully and the gang are already predicting that next series of Doctor Who is once again going to be a colossal failure. And it's like, okay, if anything, this is what's going to happen. New studio, RTD and Julie Gardner are back. Tennant's back for the specials, which means, all the people who like seeing him bend over the console, showing off his tight little butt, will be there to cheer him on. So, I thought for sure they'd predict the opposite because you see, if the ratings go up in any way, when this new series comes out, or even when the specials come out, they're going to declare it a victory. They're going to say proof of the pudding. Aha, we were right. The whole Whittaker Chibnall era sucked, and that's exactly what I predict they're going to do. They'll be so busy gloating and hoisting on their own petard, so to speak. But me, I don't keep track of presidents anymore. I have, like I said, it's the last president I voted for had a donkey or an elephant next to their name was Obama. And that's because he could make an intelligent speech and at least make an intelligent argument. Pretty much everything since then has been. I really hope Joe doesn't run again because, not like I said, I don't give a crap either way. It's just the guy was what 80 when he won this election, and now he's thinking about running again. That means he'll be almost 90, I think, by the time he gets out of office. And his vice president, I don't trust for crap. So, forgive me if I'm wrong, but it's just, Kamala Mala does not really strike me as presidential material, and I don't care what gender she is. Um, I have not seen the latest episode of The Mandalorian. Everybody's been harping on episode 6. Matter of fact, that's what I was going to talk about today. The misogyny band has been revved up again. Anytime a show puts a female lead in for any reason, all of a sudden it's the show's root. And now they're doing the same thing with The Mandalorian. These guys have been cheering it on for the last couple of years. And all of a sudden, Bo-Katan does something she was supposed to do, going, I think, all the way back to the animated series. Something like that. She was on this mission, to put everything back together. And she gets the dark saber, and next thing you know, their little sabers go limp. It's this show is more about her now. It's like, The show's called The Mandalorian. Um, it's about the Mandalorians. All I know is I really don't give a crap about James Bond anymore either. I just fell out of thing with those movies. And of course, the trailer I think for the Marvels came out, and I'm like, I'm not going to watch it because frankly, I'm not interested. Why is there a Marvel movie coming up that has like 2 or 3 characters? I think one's from TV. Well, why are you doing that? Because the whole synopsis to me sounds dumb. And so I'm just probably not going to watch it. But no, it's Brie Larson's ruining our and of course, right after they announced the upcoming, Star Wars movies that are supposed to have Rey in it, of course they went ape shit crazy. Now, like I said, it wasn't the character of Rey I personally had a problem with, but they keep trying to deny the fact that she was originally supposed to be Kenobi's, shall we say, illegitimate daughter that was kept secret from him because they didn't want to go through the whole, how could Ben Kenobi do this when he had, shall we say, an illicit fling of his own. And so that's what I keep hearing, is that Rey was supposed to be Rey Kenobi. And then they pulled the Palpatine thing out of their butt to try to save the trilogy. Okay, Ahsoka, like I said, I'm going to give it a shot, especially since, we've seen Admiral Thrawn's in it. I said I love the character of Thrawn. I didn't like the fact they put him in Rebels and all that. It turned him kind of into a Scooby-Doo villain. I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for them damned Rebels. Oh. Plus the fact that they seem to be confirming that Filoni and, Favreau are going down the route of the expanded universe storyline. Okay. Plus all the debate about, Jedi, Sith, and all that. And then I love how everybody goes, there's a gray Jedi code. I'm like, no, there isn't. Because if you start straying off the path, you're pretty much no longer a Jedi. So it's kind of like when back in D&D days, you had the Paladin and you had the anti-Paladin. And it's like there's no such thing as an anti-Paladin. But a bunch of guys created it. Ugh. It's like, I'm sorry, but as far as I know, you can't be bifurcal. Alright, it's just... I've seen the trailers for the D&D movie, but I've had no interest in any D&D movies in a long time. There were so many different adventures, characters, and all that in the Dungeons & Dragons universe that how could you say, throw up a film, call it D&D? I don't know. Yeah, Grey Jedi was something that was fan created. Like I said, and they were running around saying, "Look, we're avenged. They did this. Haha. That's the route they're going." I'm like, there's no such thing. There's Jedi or there's Sith. You're one or the other. There's no middle ground. There were Force adepts, but they didn't really do the combat bits. I love how, yeah, there's guys out there, they're praising the Super Mario movie as being the greatest thing in the world. I'm like, guys, it's still Mario. Because it didn't have any woke material. I guarantee you, if I sat down with these guys' mentality, I could find woke material in a Tom and Jerry cartoon. Okay, it's just... Yep, these guys, like I said, they probed their underwear drawer in case their underwear went woke in the middle of the night. It's just, what the hell? My sock drawer went woke because one of them stood up and declared it would no longer be worn and used. I said, no, that's because you've been using that sock for something else I won't describe on this channel. Okay. Like I said, I've never heard of the Dishonored game. Like I said, I've been mainly addicted to Fallout because I like building the settlements and things like that. Plus, there is the occasional downloadable content that's enjoyable. And sadly, that's one thing that grinds my gears. Somebody needs to go through their, quest and adventure section and all that other sections and take out anything that has the words WIP in it. I'm getting so sick of, this is my new quest adventure mod. Sure, it's about 5 minutes of material right now, but it's a work in progress. And then a year later, it's still sitting there. Hasn't been added to, hasn't been updated. I don't even bother thinking about Ingrid Oliver anymore. Like I said, she just showed me the true nature of her character. She has, for a comedian, she has no sense of humor. And she can't, she can't take a joke. F her, that's all I gotta say. And sadly, that's the way our world's gone. We went from, like I said, you're never going to see movies like, I feel sorry for all the kids in this upcoming generation. You're never going to see movies like Blazing Saddles. I've been cringing thinking about watching that History of the World Part 2. Because, will they have made Mel Brooks bend the knee to the new regime, or because everything's offensive now? Well, all I know is this. Look at how long it took them to get her back on Big Finish. And notice she wasn't in Power of the Doctor at all. It wasn't even mentioned, I don't think. Yeah, Osgood broke her fall. There you go. But all the Osgoods were at the bottom of the elevator shaft. Oh, well, folks, I just looked at the time. I got to get running inside. So, take care, everybody. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and hopefully we'll see you all on the flip side. And remember, be kind, be calm, be safe. And we'll hopefully see y'all in the near future. Have a good one.